Hey guys, what's up? Before I start this video, I just want to say that it will contain spoilers. So if you haven't read the books yet, or you haven't seen the film, you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch on. Right, anyway, moving on. So yesterday, March the 14th, I was lucky enough to go watch the film at the European premiere in London. And they were giving away 250 wristbands. And I was lucky enough to receive one. I think I've got mine on with me now. You can see that on camera. But I was number 237, so I was really close not getting in. But lucky enough, I did. It was really, really good. Anyway, moving on to the actual film itself. The cast came in first to the cinema and actually introduced it to us. Like, they gave us a short introduction of their characters and the plot itself, which is really, really good because it got everyone's expectations really high to start with. So the first scene starts off with Caesar Flickerman and Seneca Crane. And they're basically at the interview area in the capital, and they're basically saying how the Hunger Games are really important and how they're used as a tool in society to promote order and stuff. And it's really different from the book, but it works out really well because it gives you an introduction of how important the Hunger Games are in themselves. Anyway, moving on more specifically to the book to film adaptation, I can honestly say it's probably the best book to film movie I've ever seen. Like, in every scene, nearly all the dialogue is exactly the same to the book, which I was looking out for. And I just mean it's really well done, really well done. Like, the actual script writer, I'm not sure who wrote the script, but they did a really good job in it. Character-wise, I thought the cast was outstanding. I really did. I thought they did such an amazing job. Looking specifically at Katniss, played by Jennifer Lawrence, she did such an amazing job. To start off with, when I first saw her get cast as Katniss, I was a bit sceptical, because I saw she had blonde hair and she did modelling and such, and I thought that's not really Katniss's characteristics. Like, she's confident and stuff, but she's a bit insecure and she doesn't really look like that, and I was a bit uneasy about it. But no, she did a really good job. Like, the way she conveyed like her survival and her determination and the relationship between her and her sister and her mum, and it was just all so well done. It was really good. Moving on to Peter, played by Josh Hutcherson. Again, he did an amazing job. I'm a fan of Josh already. Like, I've seen his films and stuff, and I think he's a really good actor. But actually, looking at the character of Peter, the way in which he conveyed his qualities was really good. Like I didn't want it to be really cheesy, like the whole relationship sort of thing. Not relationship, like romance he has for Katniss. But he did it really discreetly. Like, the way he acted it was so discreet at first. It just made it seem so more realistic and real. And that was really good. Anyway, now I'm going to talk about some scenes I really liked in the film, which are different. For instance, the Tracker Jacker scene. Yeah, it was different in a way because it kept cutting back to this newsroom with Claudius Templesmith and Caesar Fickerman. And every time something happened in the games, they'd cut back to this newsroom and they'd like describe it and give all the details and stuff, which I thought was really cool. Like, for instance, when they were talking about the Tracker Jackers, they had like little 3D objects come up and stuff. They had all statistics about it and data, and it all looked really cool. So again, that added suspense to the scene. They did it again with something else. Oh yeah, every time there was a death, they usually cut back to them, and then they did audience shots and stuff, and I thought that was really good. Yeah, the actual hallucinations in themselves from the Tracker Jackers was also really good, the way they edited it. I mean, it was good in the sense of it was blurry and stuff, but it was really good, and it's not as gory as the book, but it is a 12A film, so I suppose they could get away with that. But it was true to the book. It was really true to the book in the way in which which it showed her like trying to survive and running away, and Peter telling her to move on, and the way she grabbed the bow from Glimmer's body, it was really, really good. The way it's all edited together, it just really worked out. A couple of things I didn't like. I'm just being nitty gritty now, basically. Being like a massive fan of the book, I look out for the small details, which I know they can't really do because they've only got like 2 hours and 10 minutes to portray the whole book. But some of the things which kind of annoyed me were the mutations at the end of the book. They take the form of the tributes that have died. For instance, Rose one in the book had blue eyes and had such short black hair and such. But in this, they just had like the same. They all looked the same in a way. They didn't seem as scary as you thought they'd be. But saying that, it was suspenseful, and it did build tension for the audience and stuff. And I thought that was really good. And another thing which this film does, which is really cool, is that it shows the controlling room from the game makers. So it shows how they like muddling about the arena, like changing the temperature, like making fire appear, and I thought that was really, really cool because it shows again how creepy and snidey the Capitol actually are. So I thought that was excellent. That was really good. There's another scenes that added which weren't in the book were from President Snow's Rose Garden. It just showed him. It was basically portraying his character. There weren't amazing scenes, I don't think, but they showed like how determined he was, like, and how deviant, and how just portraying this evil character to the audience, and I thought that was really well done. Anyways, overall, it was a really, really good film. If you enjoy the books, you won't be disappointed at all. I mean, I came out of the cinema wanting to watch it again. It was so good. So, anyways, it comes out in 10 days, I think, in cinemas or theatres in America, and it's definitely worth watching. If you've read the books and you're a fan, definitely go see it. You won't be disappointed, and I shall speak to you guys later. Bye.